Through the Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Initiative, the African Development Bank has provided Ghana with a grant of $19.7 million to support the country to meet the Millennium Development Goals of accelerated coverage of water supply and sanitation by 2015.
The African Development Bank has come in timely to provide us with financial support for 5 districts in the Ashanti region, where we are able to provide water and improve sanitation facilities. The support has been timely because those districts were lagging behind as far as our indicators are concerned. But with their support, we have been able to bring them up, and now over 500,000 people have access to safe drinking water in the Ashanti region.
6 districts, namely Efija Kwabri, Efija Sechere, Kwabri East, Atrimang Punyua, Atrimang Webieja, and Ashanti Achim South, all in the Ashanti region, are benefiting from the supply of clean, safe water and improved sanitation facilities.
There are a lot of communities that don't have toilet facilities, just because most of the households do not have toilets in their houses. I'm happy to inform you that by courtesy AFD, a lot of household latrines are being built, and as I speak now, institutional latrines are also ongoing. These are the interventions that through the help of AfDB we are getting. On the water side, I should say we have 80 boreholes that is spread throughout the district. 60 has already been commissioned, so if you add the 60 to the 80, you have about 140. This one is about 60 billion, serving 3 communities. You can look at the quantum of amount that is involved. How were you going to source for such fund had it not been ADB? So, for an infant district like Efija Kwabri, it is the best that can happen to us.
One goal of the project is to address pressing water issues in 6 water-stressed districts where basic sanitation such as clean toilets do not exist, and people must cope without access to safe and sufficient drinking water.
The bank where I up to be blue when see, I don't know, I no cry, money come. This is sound the net is on it. May sound we say, and can not pipe in the Shiana. Come over to me, pa. Me bunny and messy cream. I'm a packable and communion shoe and fence. The pipe with the boy by I said, am I a wild toy?
This way, baby. If you said, you're caught a million baby. Maybe as if I were chroma, then the idea you could send so. Who was about crying so in your chance what the idea says, and I was funny. And then you put out Roma, the Abahe, your bow in your pedia. A year baby since soon up.
Achievements in sanitation have improved conditions in schools and homes, reduced the incidence of waterborne diseases, and raised awareness in hygiene among school children and members of the community.
School here about 97 years. Nanka you need toilet. Now they have to resort to bush. Mekai say abofra baako ekoebra or say or squat here or person we easy no one happen na abo bi so on testicles. Fortunately enough no, not one bite it. The akwala shout jump here to safety for bibia you know rushing to the hospital no almost say well just need bite
man pinya tin fi mi se ne ko tin fi ni ka no ko na me fiasi na beefi ayɛ saa yɛ me saa kopi mu na me saa fiase na me ba ne se dabi sɛ me maa me kɔtena fi saa no wɔ fiase a ɛnyɛ na wɔbɔ pa na mante no yɛbɛtu yɛane no ɛde maa me.
The interesting thing about the RWSSI is that it lay a lot of emphasis on sanitation. If you provide water to people and you don't add the requisite sanitation facilities and hygiene practices, the gains you get from providing the water will be easily eroded by the contamination or the lack of adequate understanding of the processes of maintaining a pure quality water will be lost. So that is the great thing that African Development Bank did.
The project has answered the big question. What is water?
Water is life.
Water, like you say, is life.
Water is life, and sanitation comes very strongly as far as that is concerned.
Water is life. And women and children, when it comes to water, they are more involved. Because every morning we see children walking distances to fetch water before going to school. And their mothers also use the water for cooking and for other domestic chores. So to go a long way to help them, the children can have time to go to school early. And most of the time when they get to school, they are tired. So whatever the teacher teaches, they don't concentrate. When there's water at their doorsteps, they just use the water and then get up very early and go to school. It will help a lot.
But will these gains, which are threatened to be offset by some challenges, survive the test of time?
The problem we have now is that the rural population far exceeds the served population of one region. So we can see that a lot of people now have water. But the challenge now is that because we have small rural populations to serve, that is why we still need water.
We are supposed to drill 120 successful boreholes for the district. So we got into the community, we liaised with them and asked them their needs or where they want the water at the various places. We did the investigation and came out with the various points and made sure that they were satisfied with the points we want to drill. We also told them where it is possible for them to get water. Then after we've all agreed, we moved to the site. And what we've seen right now, we came in to start drilling. Fortunately here at 34 meters, we hit a fracture. And we got them 80 liters of water per minute. And this well is quite good for mechanization.
To guarantee sustainability, the Community Water and Sanitation Agency have designed the project to be governed for the first time by the minds of the community rather than the fists of the states. Water and sanitation boards, district water and sanitation teams, and the Watsons at the communities play important roles in service delivery.
We have to thank our water and sanitation team in the district. As far as we are concerned, they are the best in the whole country. Almost all our communities have water. Even those ones in the remote areas where there are only settlements, that means those who live under the cocoa farms, we've managed to get boreholes across to all those areas. And the water is very nice to drink and even to see.
We are very happy that we got this project on board, and we are sure that it's going on fine, so far so good, and hope that when they finish, we'll effectively and efficiently manage it, so that we'll raise enough funds to expand, because there's a couple of towns around who are not on the system as at now. We think they should all get it. So we'll manage it efficiently so that we'll raise enough funds to expand the facility and be more beneficial to the communities.
The project will provide 2 small town water systems, 10 shared septic tank systems, 3 rainwater harvesting systems, 33 hand-dug wells, and 1,400 boreholes. It will include 6,000 household latrines and 200 institutional latrines.
Obviously, if you look at that, a project that was designed with $19 million to produce 800 boreholes in 2 small towns is producing roughly, when the project comes to an end, 1,700 boreholes, 4 small towns, and a lot of sanitation facilities. That shows that at least the project has been very, very effective in utilizing the funds that had been made available. And I think this has come about because of the cooperation we have with the district assemblies, effective procurement practices, and the fact that we have background experience in the water industry already.
And we think our collaboration with the African Development Bank has been very good, and it has created a positive impact to the people of Ghana. And we want to collaborate more with them in future in other regions and districts to continue to provide these facilities to our people in the rural areas.
The government of Ghana recognizes that the health of every Ghanaian is linked directly to the health of the economy. Water is our most important ingredient, and more urgently than ever before, we need to work together with the African Development Bank.